Today we are reviewing the Rev Tent from C6 Outdoors. My overall impression of the Rev Tent is it's a very well constructed tent. It is a true 4-season tent, has an inner layer and an outer layer. It's an integrated outer layer that cannot be removed. The big selling point for this tent for me is the fact that it is a self-contained tent and mattress, meets the 4-season requirements I need for my year-round camping, and only weighs 25 pounds when packed up. Only weighing 25 pounds is a game changer for overlanding and camping, as most rooftop tent setups are 150, 200, 250 pounds. Include an awning into that number, and you could be easily over 250 pounds. With the Rev Tent only weighing 25 pounds, it is very easy to transport. I can just throw it on top of my Jeep and strap it in, throw it in the back of my SUV, or attach it to the top of a car. Being 25 pounds also makes it very easy to store when done. I just remove it from the Jeep, put it in the garage, hang it on the wall, stick it in my storage shed. All great options. Do that with a rooftop tent. While I am doing this review in collaboration with C6 Outdoors, my opinions are my opinions and mine alone. I am basing my review off of my real-world use of this tent over the last few months. So the Rev Tent uses a door-window system that they call a wind door, and there are 4 of them located on either side of the tent, on the sides and on each end. What I do really like about this setup is since you have these wind doors on all 4 sides of the tent, it's easy access in and out. It's very easy to get a cross breeze, especially in those warmer summer months. It also gives you the ability to open up and get a great view regardless of where you pitch your tent. Personally, when I sleep in this tent, I like to sleep in it with just the bug screen up and maybe the inner door zipped up halfway. This gives me a good balance of breeze, also lets me see what's going on around. Or if I'm positioned in an area where I want to watch a beautiful sunrise, it's very easy to do that just by looking out the side or the end. Well, hi there. As you can see, I fit quite comfortably in this tent. I'm about 5'11", 300 pounds. I'm a big boy, I know, but there's plenty of room in this tent for me. I can easily get one other person in here. I'm typically camping, overlanding with my 7-year-old daughter. I can get my wife in here. I actually got my wife, my German Shepherd, and myself in here once. I don't recommend that. It's a little tight, but hey, you do what you gotta do. It is very comfortable in here though. The 4-inch mattress is very comfortable. It's very nice having that integrated into the system, and it's just comfortable. You can see I got plenty of room in here. I got plenty of room next to me in case I want to have somebody with me. Although I like to spread. Oh, there goes my hat. I like to spread out and take advantage of the whole space, which there's plenty of, by the way. As far as being in the tent, it's hard to see. There's plenty of room. I can sit in it. I have headroom. I know you can't see my head in the camera, but I have a couple inches above my head. I think one of the best parts about this tent is the fact that there are 4 wind doors. I have this one. I have the one directly behind where my feet are. One here and one here. Let me go ahead and open this one up. We already got the bottom rolled down, rolled up, and stowed away. There's the bug mesh and the outer. I don't know if you can see that view or not, but it's beautiful. There is no bad spot to be in this tent. Let me bring you inside. There's my view. See if I can punch in a little bit for y'all. Boom. This is where I've been all weekend. As you can see, I've got plenty of room above my head, and I am sitting fully up. Probably not the easiest to see. Got an awesome cross breeze. Plenty of room. They include these hooks at the ceiling. You can hang your lights, maybe a little fan in the summer. You got these 3 down there, and that's for an optional accessory. It's a little mesh bag system, so you can have additional storage in the tent. And then another hook there. There's also one right there that I failed to show a minute ago. Let's flip it around. Right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hooks. Storage pocket on the side. storage pocket on that side, storage pocket on that side, and one on that side. Kind of a look here. There's the integrated fly. Here's the inner tent. One thing to note too on the outer fly, it does have a lower vent. So even with the fly zipped up, you're going to get a good cross flow. It's going to allow good venting. It's also going to help remove moisture. So you're not going to get that rain out sensation you would in a tent that is not set up for 4 seasons and doesn't have that dual layer. Now I did go ahead and get the optional sheet set. I purchased this. I like keeping my mattress tidy. I thought having the sheets would be nice, keep things clean, easy to wash when I get home. One other thing right here to notice, there is a zippered access port. That is for an electrical cable. Say you want to run an extension cord to a power supply, maybe a battery. Since there isn't a lot of space inside here for accessories like a power station, I use a CPAP. So being able to have a power station on the outside and run that through that zippered section there would help me significantly to be able to have my CPAP, charge my phone, do those kind of things and not take up any interior space. Man, that view. Amazing view. So easy to get it out of this thing too, especially when you have the multiple wind doors. All right guys, now for a few specs on the Rev Tent. The Rev Tent is 44.25 by 83 inches long, 44 inches tall. It weighs approximately 25 pounds. When folded up for transport, the Rev Tent is 42.25 by 47.25 by 8.5 inches thick and has a road cover that zips shut all around and seals out all the weather. The mattress on the Rev Tent is a 4-inch thick foam base that's integrated into the tent itself. The Rev Tent can be used as a traditional rooftop tent with an aftermarket roof rack, or C6 does sell a folding roof rack that can be added to your vehicle. It can also be put in the bed of a truck or be placed on the ground. I personally use this on the ground. I have rooftop tents. I don't really have a need to put this one on top of my rig full time. The purpose for this for me is that it's so lightweight, so easy to use, integrates the mattress. I can throw it on the roof. I don't weigh down my rig. It doesn't hurt my fuel economy as much, and I don't have to pack a separate mattress. And the bedding's pretty much already there. Deploy my sleeping bag and my pillow and I'm good to go. However, if you're looking for a rooftop tent option that's lightweight and also has the flexibility of using it as a ground tent, consider the Rev Tent. It is a great option. Currently, the Rev Tent is $699. That is significantly cheaper than most rooftop tents on the market. Plus, not adding all that weight up top helps with stability in your rig. It also will help with fuel economy, or at least it should, and it makes it much, much simpler to remove and stow when you're done with your overlanding adventure. Not everyone overlands full-time. Not everyone camps full-time. Not everyone wants to have a tent attached to their rig all the time, especially one that has a lot of weight, creates a lot of drag and wind noise, affects your fuel economy. It's also potential for theft. So those are some of the many reasons why I really enjoy the Rev Tent and why I wanted to work with C6 Outdoors to review this tent. Probably one of the coolest things about the Rev Tent when you're packing it up is that it is self-contained. So the tent poles actually stay in place. You do have to dismantle them and pull them out of the retainer clips, but they just fold inside the tent. They're held in place by bungees. This makes it really simple. Keep everything together. You don't have a separate bag with the poles, and then it'll just fold in half and stow away. So with the tent poles placed like so, you take these, which are on the sides, stick them in there. I got my pouch. This is what has the guy lines and the stakes. I also keep my additional ground pad that I have inside here too, but I have that over there right now. But you can put stuff inside of this, not a lot of stuff, but put some stuff inside of this. Let me demonstrate how to close it up. So it's very straightforward. Just gonna tuck this in, grab the zipper, start zipping. And at this point, I like to lift it up Make sure you tuck everything in so you don't get all this caught up when you're doing the zipper. And just like so. Now you do want to be careful with this. There is a little bit of the rain fly material that's easy to get caught in the zipper when you're closing it. Just putting your finger in there when you're putting the zipper in, make sure it's clear. We'll take care of that. So this flap velcros over. This is what creates your seal. Well, I wouldn't say seal, but this is what creates your weather resistance when you have it mounted on your vehicle. As you can see, I have no problem handling this. And again, it's only 25 pounds. It's one of the things I really like about it. Let me show you how easy it is to get this on the roof. Do that with a traditional rooftop tent. One of the optional accessories that I chose to purchase were these tie-down straps specifically for the Rev Tent. These make it very easy to strap the Rev Tent in to your rooftop, your roof bars, in my case, my Garvin Expedition rack. I'll get it hooked up and show you what it looks like. This concludes my review of the C6 Outdoor Rev Tent. If you'd like to check out the Rev Tent for yourself, go to c6outdoor.com. I will also put links in the description to make it easier to navigate to that. Stay tuned. We're not done with the Rev Tent. I'm going to use it more. I'm going to make some more content with it. I really like this tent so far, and I want to put it through its paces. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.